Testing. Testing. Alright, I am back for my weekly indie game showcase. And this time, we've got a bit of a focus on simulation games again. Now, if you haven't been watching my YouTube channel in the last probably 2-3 years, I've really started to get involved in the simulation game scene. And that started because of one publisher who, when I had a very small channel, even though my channel is still pretty small, they sent me a simulation game called House Builder, and that company was Plowing Games. And at the time, they were an extremely small company, and why they chose to reach out to me and send me their game, I have no idea. But I enjoyed it so much, it got me into the simulation game genre. And then they put the nail in the coffin, and they sent me Gunsmith Simulator. And from there, I was hooked. So I have been playing simulation games for the better part of the last 3 years. I love sim games now. I am down to play any sort of sim, and the very, very supportive guys at Playway over the years have sent me many excellent keys to some fantastic games, and one of them was Snow Plowing Simulator. Whoops, sorry. Now, you might wonder why I love me some guns, I love me some hunting, I love anything weapon related. You know, it's a bit of an oddity in Australian that loves his guns, but when they sent me Snow Plowing Simulator, I was like, why would I enjoy a game about driving a snow plow around? That sounds like the most boring thing ever. I was wrong. I put in nearly as many hours into this game as I have some of their other sims, like, you know, Construction Simulator, the Junkyard Simulator. This one's actually become a real favourite of mine. So I've spent over 10 hours playing the game, and then when the Ski Resort DLC came out, I've spent another probably 15 hours just playing this over the past week, which is, you know, that's quite a lot of time, and I've really enjoyed it. In fact, for a DLC that at the moment is under $10, it's criminally cheap. If you like simulation games, you got to get this one. You got to check it out. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to convince you to play it. I'm just going to jump in and show you my progress so far. Like I said, 15 hours I've spent in this game playing it. It's kind of my method of chilling out at the end of the day. I've had a really stressful week this week, so after work I'll just jump in here and I will drive around and plow some roads, remove some snow, drive around in my truck and be a small business owner. And this game has been an incredibly fun experience for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check the stream. I think we may have dropped out. No, we're still here. Yeah, so Playway Games, a big thank you to those guys. I love this game. And it is an incredibly fun and challenging, well, maybe not challenging, but a very chill way to spend an evening. So, beautiful. I'm just checking. So this is my, just for those who haven't played the game, we are the owner of a small snow plowing business. I'm just checking my equipment and we're going to get going. I've got food. I have some hot coffee. I've got a toolbox to repair my tools. I probably need to buy another gas-powered snowblower, but for the moment, I'm gonna actually, I've got a repair kit. If I get really desperate, I can fix it. So let's go out and check out the beast. This is my truck here. Have a look at this bad boy. I started off with this old tractor here, which, it does the job, but it's not really too great. This is my bad boy at the moment. You do start with this car, but as you can see, I've got some sick upgrades. Look at these brand new spinner tyres. Look at this is my pride and joy. Look at this plough. We plowing all the snow with this bad boy. Very nice truck. Now, one thing I have to do is actually everything in the game has changed since the last time I played it. There's now a survival mode in this game, or a more heavy simulation mode, where you actually have to monitor your tools and equipment. You can see that my uniform here is pretty heavily damaged, so I'm going to go in and buy a new one. Let's go and do that now. So I need I'm going to get rid of this because it's completely ratcheted. We're going to buy a new one. I might actually buy a proper winter one, because we're going to be really, it's going to be really nasty where we're headed. So let's go to the closet and pop on my new uniform. Look at that bad boy. Now, as you can see, I'm not hurting for money. I've been playing this game for a while. It took a long time to earn that much money, let me tell you. I have scraped and saved, and I nearly bankrupted myself buying all this brand new equipment, but today we're going to take it for a spin. Now, we're playing, I want to showcase tonight the DLC for Snowplow Simulator. So we're actually, I've actually done all the main storyline, just so I could show you that. And I have got to the point where we can head to the slopes. So the DLC is set in the snowy mountains, where there's a ski resort, and we have to go and do a number of jobs at the ski resort. Now, I haven't done much of the DLC. Just getting to the DLC took me about 15 hours, because look at this, I've plowed here. I plowed that house over here. Let's have a look. All these roads, I plowed these. Whoopsies. See that? I went in, I plowed that real hard. The snow. Twitch, don't. I just realised I'm just running around saying I'm plowing everything. I'm talking about snow before I get banned. So I plowed that road too. I plowed the house up there. I haven't done this road yet. I've only hit like a tiny percentage of what's in the game too. After 15 hours, this it's damn huge. And I love the survival mode in this game, because it was a bit too chill for me. I was just driving around like plowing roads, and I'm like, well, what's the point? I earned heaps of money the last time I played the game, and that's why I stopped. Because I had so much money, and I never had to buy, like, you just buy the equipment, then you got everything in the game in under 5 minutes. So I plowed that too. I've been plowing everything, but yeah, the way the game works now is that you have your equipment breaks down over time, and you also have to buy food, and you have to manage your temperature. So you can see here's the overlay of all the equipment I've got. We got my plow for my truck, my uniform, as you can see, it's brand new, so this will I've got backup clothes as well. I've got my truck pieces here, or equipment. Your wheels will wear down over time, your tools will wear down over time, and even your uniform. You need to eat, you need to keep your core temperature up by drinking hot tea and coffee, which I've got in abundance, because we're going to need it. Now, going to head down to the service station. Now, I know this equipment isn't really too flash hot, but I'm driving around in a pretty expensive setup here. I would have liked to get one of the new acquisitions in the game, the Snowcat, and I've been saving. Here we go. See this over here? Look at this bad boy. No. Can I get in here? I want that. I likes it, and I wants it. Maybe I'll go in and have a look. I don't think I've got the money for it, to be honest. I think it's going to be more than 30 grand, but... I likes you and I want you. Okay. I want to get me that. Okay, I can't do that. I know I won't be able to afford it. I just wanted to see. Oh, I guess I can't get it. That is a shame. Our car wash. Eh. This car could actually probably use a wash. Let's go. I don't know how I buy the Snowcat. I want to buy that. That's okay. We don't need it technically. I just figured I'd splash some money at it and buy some goodies. I just cleared all this out too, by the way. Getting a bit cold, so you've got to keep drinking tea and coffee, which I've got. Don't worry. Okay, we'll keep going. I'm sure we'll figure out how to play with the big toys later on. Maybe that's something we can unlock later on. So, as you can see, I plowed all this. Let's go wash our car. Because I didn't know that was a thing. One of the only things I'm a bit miffed about is you can't, like, get custom cars. Like, I'd like to have this in black. Okay, let's get... Let's go wash this bad boy. Bro. Okay, let's give it a try. Do I have to move it forward? Do not enter. So, yeah, I went the right way. I guess we'll... I don't want to waste too much time on this. I was just curious. Stop. Back. Jeez, you got to be really... Okay. Yeah, you got to be... It's really finicky. Oh, I'm going to get the plow off. Okay. Rightio, fine. Can't wash the plow. That's okay. Take the plow off. Yeah, I know I can mount a plow. We'll mount that bad boy later. I tell you what, the equipment in this game's super expensive though. Buying that plow, I was doing everything by hand. It was brutal. I had to do like probably 50 properties. There we go. Yeah, let's go. I want a Schmicko new truck. It's got to be fully decked out. Ooh. Yeah, this thing's been plowing roads. It's been plowing houses, factories, schools, all sorts. We're gonna go and we're gonna take it for a spin. I'm a bit curious why I can't buy the... Why I can't buy this. Oh, there we go. Snowcat. Whoa, 50 grand, yeah. That ain't happening. Quad bike. Okay, that I can that 50 grand. Whoa. Guess I'm not buying. We won't be seeing that tonight. I'm sorry, developers. Do you know how long it took me to get that much? I got 32 grand. I thought that was a lot. Bro, I guess, yeah, we're not going to have the snow plow. Going to need 20 G's for that. Anyway, that ain't happening anytime soon. Let's go. Ooh, well, I don't have the fancy car, but my car's looking really schmicko. It's a nice addition. Okay, plows on. Okay, let's go. Let's go, son. DLC, here we come. The DLC's through here. Now, I did do a bit of reading. The Snowcat does make the DLC a lot easier, but technically we don't need it. So, which is good because I wanted to show you the DLC tonight. Here we go, ski resort. Off we go. I've got my hot coffee here too. It's going to be a cold night tonight. Yeah, Playway, I hope you understand the lengths to which I go to cover your games. I sacrificed 15 hours of my time playing this, and I have zero regrets. Maybe a few regrets. Not because this game, the one thing I have to say, the game does have mixed reviews on Steam. And I am probably a bit biased because I do like Playway's games. And the reason why it's got mixed reviews on Steam, and I'm just being honest, the game does have some performance issues. Now, I have actually, just so if you're playing this, just to help out other players, if you are having performance issues, the game is running really well for me now. All I did was I turned down shadows and vegetation to low. So everything else is on high. Also, make sure you turn everything off epic. Don't have anything in epic or the game will run absolutely terribly. Max FPS, I turned that off as well. And apart from that, we've now got a really smooth game. So I had to do a little bit of tweaking, but the game runs really well. Still a little bit of stuttering, I'm not going to lie. And the dev is actually working on it. I've seen they've already put 2 updates in since. There we go. So here we are. We're at the literally the gate of the ski resort. And if tonight we can get enough money, I'll go and buy that Snowcat and we'll go take it for a drive. And if not, there's no reason why I can't do a part 2. So. Also, the draw distance in this game. Do you see how it keeps like disappearing and reappearing? The draw distance. That's a bit of a thing too. So it's mainly the thing that this game's suffering from. Its performance. They really need to do something about the performance. The draw distance. It's not great. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I think that's definitely going to help with the reviews because a lot of people weren't too happy about the game performance, and I get it. To get the game was running terribly for me. I had to do some tweaking, but I realized not everybody's a computer nerd, so but I hope those tips I gave you help you get the game running well for yourself as well. So let's get this all plowed out nice and neat, son. Let's go. I want that sweet 100% so I can get paid. Actually, what we'll do, we're just going to go straight line. We'll do it all. Here we go. Now, remember, I was doing this all by hand, so let me tell you, ploughing this much snow by hand would take me probably over an hour. In a vehicle, we're talking 10 minutes, if that. So, oops. Just gonna neaten that up nice. There we go. Good stuff. Now you do have a map. You can see in the top right hand corner I've got a bit of a map that tells me what I need to hit. Try and keep the car straight. Whoops, I missed a bit there. Come back for that. Savage. Now your car doesn't actually take any damage, so you don't have to worry about wiping your car out. You do have wear and tear on your tools though, so that is something you need to be aware of. You can see here, and the only other complaint I've got is that your tools wear out at a rather alarming rate. So as you can see, like I've got 8% wear on my tires. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm pretty sure I can drive more than 100 Ks on a pair of tires, a set of tires. Like, it seems that also all of your tools wear out at a rather crazy high rate. And the dev kind of addressed this by adding a toolbox. So I've got one. I've got a toolbox. I've also replaced most of my tools, most of the cheaper ones. My snowblower I haven't, because that's nearly $3,000. I probably will regret not getting another one, but it is what it is. I found this is the easiest way just to methodically set yourself up. Do this in rows. Well, there we go. Okay, beauty. What's that? 69%. Just got to do around the corner here and we're set. Now, I realise this is probably not going to be some people's cup of tea. It can be a little, it may feel a little bit boring, but for me, I actually find it very, very zen. It's very relaxing. People who play games like Power Wash Simulator, that's what kind of drew me to this game. I really loved Power Wash Simulator. So when I saw this game, I'm like, yeah, we've got to give this one a go. Oops. Helps if I can plow in a straight line. Keep that plow game tight, son. Here we go. Yeah, I find just doing this in rows is a lot. Your car doesn't exactly have the greatest turning circle, so I can't do any sick moves in it. And you can wipe your car out if you're not careful, so 9 times out of 10 it actually just pays to not be an idiot and drive the car semi-responsibly. Also, because of wear and tear, you want to try and do this as efficiently as possible, because if you obviously if you're wasting too much durability, you're just wasting money. Okay, there we go. And good, son. We're getting this DLC ripped out. That's what I like to see. Now, once we do this, we'll get access to further into the resort. I haven't played this. It took me 15 hours just to get here. All the equipment I'm rocking at the moment. It's probably about 20 grand worth of equipment. And as you can see, I've got another 30 grand on me. I thought that would be enough, but apparently the Snowcat's 50 grand. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get some money from doing all these jobs. We live in hope. Okay, 100%. We have to... No? I think we have to turn in the job. Let's go do that. Now, luckily, I don't have to worry about fuel. Where's the mailbox? Here we go. Get some sweet, sweet dough. Oh, nice. We keep clearing pay like that. We'll have enough for the Snowcats, huh? Look at this. 37 grand. I need $13,000 and I can buy that snowcat. Hell yeah. Let's get paid. Okay. What else you got for me, DLC? Okay, so now I've got to clear the main entrance. This is gonna be payday for me. Yeah, son. That's what I like. That's what I like. Get that money. Oh, I'm gonna have to. There we go. I want to do this in sections if I can. It's the most efficient way to do this, so we'll turn ourselves around. Back to the start. I mean, fuel isn't a thing in this game, but I am well aware my tires are gonna go, so I can actually pay to get them repaired on the fly, but it is not cheap. So, which is why I'm carrying around so much extra money. So, no bank loans for me, mate. Cash only. As a small business owner, gotta keep that cash flow tight, son. Keep in mind, we need 13 grand. So if we're getting 5 G's per job, I do 3 jobs. That snowcat's good as ours. Best believe I'm going back to get my hands on that bad boy. Okay, that is one area of the entrance. I think we got it all. I don't think there's anything else, but we'll just go back and check. Oh, there's a little bit there. Beautiful. Okay, so that's half done already. It's great when you got a state-of-the-art vehicle. If I had to do this by hand, I'd be sitting here for hours. And you do at the start of the game. You do have to do it by hand. So when you actually get like proper plows for your car, it feels really satisfying because you had to earn them. You have to go and you have to get the money, which is what I'm doing. There we go. I don't know. I find this really relaxing. I know some people are going to think, oh, you dented. This looks boring. And I thought the same thing too. And then I played the game and I was like, okay, I can see why people like this now. It's really chill. It's like super chill. No pun intended. But, yeah, it's just a really relaxing game. It has the same vibes as Power Wash Sim. You know, these guys, I don't know what it is. Playway, their games just have a really relaxing sort of effect on me. Like I love playing Dark Souls and kind of like those really high stress games. But it depends. Like if I have a really bad week where I've just been, you know, working hard and I want to switch my brain off, this is my go-to. It's good stuff. It's really relaxing. And the best part about Playway is they've got all sorts of simulators. So if I want to go shoot some guns, I'm going to play some Gunsmith Sim. If I want to build some siege machines, I'm going to load up Siege Machine Simulator, build some mechs, work on some cars. Car simulator still. Or if I had to, I was thinking the other day, like, what's my favorite Playway game? And I mean, Gunsmith Simulator still, in my opinion, is their best game. It is like that game is their Mona Lisa, their crowning achievement. And to be honest, I think that might be the problem. They set the bar so damn high with Gunsmith Simulator, there just hasn't been anything near it since. But I do like playing all their games because I just find them very relaxing, very chill. It's a food for the soul. I like it. Okay, that's 100%. Let's try and neaten this up a bit. Like to take pride in my work. Okay, we'll turn that off. Let's go back. Fingers crossed. I hope it's 5Gs or more. Give me that money. 100%. We get a bonus too for 100% clearance. Well, not exactly 5G, but I'll take it. Why can't I? Oh dear. Have we got a... I can't accept that now. I think because that pop-up came up, it's broken it. Hold up. There we go. I had to Alt-Tab. There we go. Hey, 42 grand. We're actually pretty close. Couple more jobs. I'll find a road to plow because roads, they take the longest, but they give you the most money. Okay, so main building, I guess, out here. I guess we can hit the roads. Let's go get paid. Can I plow this road? Yes. Now we get some real cheddar. Now this is going to take a while. Like the other jobs are like pretty easy to do, but you watch. I'll do this road. I'll probably get myself 10 grand. We'll have enough for the snowcat for shizzle. Then I'll go get it, and we can come back and give this a proper go. I wanted to show you the snowcat, but it's so expensive. It's probably because it's like it'll be way better than this. It'll just rip through the snow. Okay, let's get. I'm trying to hug the wall and do the edge first. There's a bit of a pattern to do this because it's really easy to miss sections, and you want to try and get 90% or more. The closer you get to 100%, the bigger your bonus. So I would like to get at least 99% on this. So I'm just going to go slow. Also, having the plow down drastically impacts your speed because obviously you're scraping snow up off the road. So this is going to be a big job. We're going to get that snowcat. But yeah, like, what do I think of the DLC? If you enjoyed Snowplow Simulator and you're looking for more, like one of the issues I had with the original game, was it just felt it was over too quick. I actually was really starting to enjoy the game, and I put it down. I actually stopped playing it because I got all the upgrades. I got all the tools. I got plows for my car. I plowed all the roads. And then I was like, well, what now? And the developers, I think they realized like the game's just over too quick. And also like once I got a ridiculous amount of money, but I'm like, what am I going to do with all this money? So now they've actually added, and of course it's, I've got to eat as well. So there's a lot to actually manage in this game. You've got to manage your food levels. For energy, you've got to manage your core temperature. When you're driving around the truck, you don't have to worry about temperature because obviously I'm in a car. But if I'm actually out on the road doing this by hand, I wouldn't try and plow the road by hand. But yeah, if you're trying to do it by hand, your temperature's going to go down like quick, real quick. Okay, so this is going to take a while, but we'll get this done. I keep bouncing off the side guardrail. Here's the end of the road, thankfully. I mean, not a short road. This is gonna take us a while. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get the money for the snowcat with this. Oh, we made it! Look, there it is. We got this. We got this. Savage. Yeah, like I said, I spent 15 hours playing this game to get to this point because I was going to stream the game and I'm like, if I'm streaming the DLC, I want to show you the DLC and be ready to jump in and hit the DLC straight away. So I spent a lot of time this week bravely sacrificing my time to play this. A great sacrifice was made by all. But you know, seriously, I spent a lot of time playing this. It was a really fun game. It's a really chill game. And I needed something because I kind of finished... I mean, Playway have been smashing it, but I noticed that they kind of haven't released anything that I've really gotten into for a while. So the timing for this was really good. And I actually really liked this game. Like I said, the only reason I stopped playing was I ran out of stuff to do. And I guess that's probably the best compliment I can pay this game. Like, the literal reason why I stopped playing it was I'd done everything there was to do in the game. So they've added a ton of new stuff now. All the equipment in the game didn't degrade over time. A lot of people don't like that. I know that some people don't like that from the reviews. I do. I actually think it was a really good idea. But the devs very, very smartly have given you the option to turn it off. So even if you're not like me and you don't want to sit there managing equipment durability, that is completely optional. You do not need to do that if you don't want to. So there's 3 different modes, 3 different difficulties. We're on the hardest difficulty because I'm a masochist, but yeah, that's why it took me so long to get here. And I thought of going back. I'm like, I won't be ready by the time the stream comes. So maybe I should just play in easy mode. But I thought, no, I won't enjoy it. If I have everything handed to me, I'll get bored. I won't enjoy it. No, we'll play it in hard mode. I'll suck it up, and I'm glad I did. I really do. It actually does feel very rewarding when you get the equipment. You have to go and you have to earn the money for it. You have to save up. You have to find the equipment too. Okay, we're about halfway, so it's taking a bit of time, but I know this probably isn't incredibly interesting to watch if you're not really into this type of game. But I know that Power Wash Sim, for example, has a huge customer base. And there's not many other games like Power Wash Sim, and I think that's this game's biggest strength. It is there for people who like Power Wash Sim. I loved it. Oh, why is that not coming back up again? Yeah, sometimes the minimap will disappear if you leave a region, so let's just go back in and out. There we go, it's back again. I reckon 2 more trips after this and we'll have the whole road done. We're looking good. We're looking good, baby. This'll earn me enough for the snowcat, I reckon. Because I'm raring to give that bad boy a go. Oops. Yeah, I find as I get older, I don't have the drive to play those really fast-paced multiplayer games as much as I used to. I do enjoy playing with Lukey and the boys, and Cal and Tuttle and everyone, but I find that, like, you know, I'm not really. A lot of people are really excited about Call of Duty, and I mean, I'm not, because of the whole, you know, the millennial writing and the AI, but yeah, I find that I like to have. I'll look for experiences now, and when I mean experiences, I look for stuff that's unique. And I know this isn't going to appeal to everybody, and the devs are unapologetic about that. Probably one of the reasons why I like them. They're just like, you know, it is what it is. This is the game. Okay, we're getting there. 70%. I'm going to try and go for 90 because we need every cent we can get. Because if I can get the full 100% or 99% on this, I'll earn. I mean, I need 8 grand. I need 8 grand. Come on. World's greatest driver here. There we go. We've got to be fast too, because roads will, if you take too long, more snow will turn up, and then you have to do the whole road again. So I'm trying to get a move on. There we go. We got this pretty smooth. There we go. Might need actually another 2 after this to get it all. There we go. We're going to try and keep everything nice and neat. Again, 100% is the goal. If I can get as close, I don't need 100%. If I want to try, I've got to get 90 or above if I want that bonus, though. We need that bonus because we need that snowcat, baby. Going for the big guns. 85%, looking good, son. Now, the main problem is this game's so much fun. I've got some other games to stream tonight, but honestly, I spent most of my time playing this, which is the highest. I mean, I'm pretty time poor as it is anyway, so any game that tears me away from what I'm doing for 15 hours is usually got to be pretty fun. I don't know what it is about this game, but it hits that right balance for me. It's fun. It's relaxing, simple. Exactly what I need on a cold night. Okay. Let's just clear back from the entrance a bit. %, but I want to be sure, so we're going to get as much of this as I can. I like that they've added some more vehicles too, like the 4x4 and the snowcats. In the original game, all you had was this truck, and while I like the truck, it is nice to have some more options. Options are always good. I see a little thing I missed there. Daddy wants that bonus. I reckon we're going to get it. If I've got the money, we're going to go back and get that snowcat. Faux shizzle. There we go. 94%. We've hit the threshold. I think we're good. Beautiful. Here we go. That is pretty damn solid, if I do say so myself. Okay. $98%. Got this in the bag, baby. That's what I like to see. 100%. Beautiful. Okay, so we have to go to here. And collect my dough. Oh no, I have to go back. Leave the road from the other side. That's okay. Now I can pop this up. Oh, look, my car's all dirty again. Didn't take long. Oh, that was a waste of 250 beans. But anyway, it was nice to have a clean car while it lasted. Not long. There's another road up there too we can hit, but for now, we'll see. If I don't have enough money for the snowcat, we'll go and do another road. But I do have some other games to show you, but I'm going to do one more area. I realise even with all the prep I did, any amount of prep I do is not going to be enough to show this game to you. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing this for 15 hours. I've had a lot of fun playing it. And usually it's great, like the end of a long day before I go to bed, I'll just chuck this on, plough a few roads, buy some upgrades, bum around in my truck. Maintenance road. Let's go. Oh, no. Okay, so we're still about 5G short, so that's okay. My tires aren't too bad. Let's keep going. Let me just take care of our friend here. It's that time of stream again. Okay. So I need 5 Gs. And we're getting roughly about $2,000 or $3,000 for a job. Which is not too bad considering. Takes me about 20 minutes to do a job. Now, I'm getting nickel and dimed at the start of the game, just doing like little El Cheapo jobs just for a couple of dollars and cents. So mountaintop, that's not okay. That's not available yet, so that's okay. I'm assuming we have to go in here. Now, the one thing too is even if you do one of these jobs, if you look at the weather, you can come back and do jobs again. So, bro. I guess, oh, I must have to go back to the entrance and, yeah, that'll be white. So we're going to head back to the entrance. We got no other way to go anyway, so back we go. Hopefully he's going to pay me 5 large, because I needs me that money. We're going to get that snowcat one way or another. Even if I'm broke doing it. This truck actually, it fangs. I've got some pretty neat gear on it, some good tires. And this is actually the other thing too. I'm not using the best equipment. I'm just using the, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the top of the range. So you really need to save up to get the better stuff. This is all, yep, this is, oh wow, look. Yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Oh. Let's try that again, shall we? I mean, luckily, this is a lot of area to cover, but luckily I've got a big truck, so we can bang this out real quick. Oh, I did have to do all this, okay. That's why you want to try and be methodical when you're doing this. Do it in rows. There we go. It's better. I'll just do a bit of a turn here. Do this. Try and do all the edges first, and then I'm not going to have to run into the fence. Might have to get out and do that by hand. There we go. Okay, let's get this done. The edges are the hardest part to do. Once we've got the edges done, we're set. Beautiful. That'll do. Damn light poles. Surely this will earn me 5 grand. This is a really big area to plow. There we go. Thankfully, damage to vehicles isn't a thing. As far as I can tell, this plow is damn near indestructible, so I don't have to worry about wiping out. The only thing I have to worry about is where are my tires. There we go. All this ploughing, we've only done 12%. I missed a bit. You can actually change the angle of the plow. There we go. That helps. Because I'm doing this edge. Yeah, we've got a bit of a snowstorm, so we're going to have to redo all of our jobs again. That's okay. It doesn't take long once you got the right equipment. Okay, beautiful. It's got to be good paying. We've got a huge amount of area we're ploughing. The main challenge for me is going to be obstacles. Because we're going to have to actually do some of this by hand. I reckon. We're only a quarter of the way through too. This is really bad weather. If I get out and try and do this by hand, I'm going to freeze. So I'm going to try and do as much in the truck as I can. But I did bring some equipment with me in case I do. Like if we got to do this the hard way, I can do it. There we go. Like, I knew this would take a while. That's why I did so much prep before this stream, because I'm like, I wanted to show you a good part of the game, but I'm like, I know that this is one of those games you can play for hours and days and you still won't see all the stuff that's available in the game. Snowcat would have really helped with this, ironically. We don't have the Snowcat though, so we're going to make do with what we got. all these light poles and other obstacles in the way are making it hard for me to properly plow this. I'm going to miss bits and pieces. I'm probably going to have to... And we're not going to get a perfect 100 on this. It's just too much to do. Too much area to cover. Once I get around these light posts, then the rest will be easy. I'll have to do these light posts by hand. It's okay. 30%, we're a third of the way. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. That is pretty damn good. Okay, do the rest of the entrance. Okay, beautiful. Hopefully that's the hard stuff done. Savage. Yeah, this might be a problem with these bollards here. Yep, I'm gonna have to do all that by hand. It's okay. We'll do as much as I can in the truck, and then I'll get out to do the rest by hand. Now there is one other thing I have to mention though, is I don't mind it, but I find that this game desperately needs some music. Now you probably noticed that same soundtrack that's been playing. It can get a bit jarring when you've been listening to it for 15 hours. I actually turned it off. I was listening to a podcast, but this game desperately needs some sort of like radio station. So and I know that the FreeMind actually implemented radio stations in House Builder 2, so I know they can do that. This game desperately needs something like that, because you're going to want to hit your head on a wall listening to the same soundbite after 15 hours. I turned it on so we wouldn't have obviously I can't put a podcast on during a stream, but yeah, it's just kind of on an endless loop, so you may find it can be a bit annoying, and you may want to turn it off. I know I did. It's just like it's just because it's just one song. They don't have any other songs. Like, I like the song. It's just not for 15 hours. Okay. We're halfway. That is a lot of snow. Yeah, those bollards are going to be a problem. That means all this is going to have to be by hand. I'm going to just do as much as I can, and then just as soon as I hit that 90%, I'll take whatever money I can get, because I do not want to do all that by hand. I'll be sitting here all night. And I want to try and at least get the snow cat tonight if I can. It's probably not going to happen though. But I mean, that doesn't matter, because if I can't get to it, we'll just set myself up to get it, and we'll do a part 2. We'll do a part 2. I feel like this is meant to be done with the snowcat. Maybe that's why this is taking so long. That's not too bad. Like for like an area this big, I'm sure I'll get 5 Gs for this. I'll have enough for the snowcat, surely. This is a big job. Big job. Okay. Now I'm just going to do the other side of the parking lot. Can I reverse over the bollards? The little ones? Maybe I can. Might be able to cheat this. I can. Oh, okay. Let's maybe not do that. I can kind of cheat my way. There we go. I need kind of like ghetto clean them by reversing over the top. I can't imagine this is doing my truck much good. Thankfully, I don't have to pay repairs on this thing. Thank God. I don't think I could afford it. Everything in this game needs to be replaced. You know, wheels wear out, clothes wear out. My tires, I'm going to have to get another pair of tires soon. My clothing, yeah, it's not doing too bad. Everything just wears it down over time. And of course, like I said, you can turn this off. I chose to have it on just for an added layer of challenge. But just if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. It's up to the player. So I just did it because I like a challenge. And I felt like the game was too easy if you don't have some sort of wear and tear, and also like without wear and tear you can just buy the best tools in the game in no time, and then it just trivializes the whole game. That's kind of why I like, once I bought in the base game, actually I think it was actually what I'm rocking now, this plow, and I was just like, well, that's it, like I've got the money didn't have any purpose after that, and then I kind of I lost interest. Well, not lost interest, but I was just like, I'll wait until there's more content in the game. So I like this survival mode. It actually makes it so you have to manage your money and your tools. They break down really quick, almost too quick, I think. Like the tires break down after 100 kilometers. Or I know it's in America miles, but even 100 miles, that's not a whole lot on a pair of tires. You can do thousands of kilometers on a pair of tires or a set of tires if you treat them right. Okay. Come on, 90%. Remember, we need the big 9-0 if we're gonna make payday. I reckon I will have to get out and do some of this. We're at 70 though. And there's still another section I haven't even hit yet, so we'll see. I do not want to be in the snow doing this by hand, so if I can avoid it, best believe I'm going to. That's 70%. Beautiful. Okay. I reckon I might get lucky. I might not have to. Because there's another section of the car park I haven't hit yet, so... Oop, and there's a bit there I missed too. Oh, look, I can do this. There we go. I can do all these. So I don't have to get out. Alright. We can, yeah, I can do in between the bollards. Yeah, I'm doing it that way. No way am I getting out like a peasant. There we go. We getting paid. That's working. At least if I do have to get out of the car, it's not going to be too long. But I don't want to get myself stuck. If you do stack the car, you have to pay dearly to get it out. Okay, I think that ought to do it. Let's go maybe do the rest. Okay, I'm not going to bother doing all those just yet. We'll do the rest, and if I still need a little bit more, then I'll do it. Like I said, 90% is what we're aiming for. And I've still got another section of the car park I haven't hit yet, so I reckon we'll get a nice 90%. I won't have to get out of the car. We live in hope. Okay, let's go. I think it's over behind here, maybe. I only need 15%, so... Yep, here we go. Knew there was more. Yeah, this ought to get us to 90. For shizzle. You can hear the storms picking up. And that's one thing you've always got to be aware of is the weather. As soon as you do one section, another section's going to open up again. You'll need to redo it. It is what it is. Got to make that money. Yeah, I was playing this and someone was asking me, oh, why do you play indie games? And I'm like, well, what are you playing at the moment? And he started raving on about the new Outer Worlds game. I'm playing the Outer Worlds 2. And then I had a look at the reviews for it, and I'm like, mate, you're laughing at me driving a truck around in the snow, you're playing in the Outer Worlds 2? It had the writing in that game just, oh, it killed me. I had a look, because a few people have recommended, because I'm a big Fallout fan. I wasn't always an indie gamer. I played all the Fallout games. I don't know what happened over at Obsidian. At some point, all these big gaming industries, whether they got rid of all the decent employees or whatever happened, but now everything kind of feels like they're written by people on Reddit. Like, you know, that millennial type writing that's just really cringe. That's like, I started trying to play it at a mate's house, and then as soon as the main character starts talking like he's in a Reddit thread, I was just like, yeah, no, I'm good. It's like, it's, you know, it's the Steve Buscemi "How do you do, kids" meme. That's literally the whole game for me when I'm playing it. I have the, you know, "How do you do, fellow kids?" It's just really cringe. And unfortunately, that's what all games are like nowadays. That's why I don't play AAA anymore, because they're all like that. It's like they're written by a bunch of kids that like, they're like, this sounds so cool in my head. And I'm just like, yeah, no, you probably... Well, it makes me sad because I remember what games used to be like. Like I said, I wasn't always an indie gamer, but when AAA gaming went down the poop chute, I didn't have much of a choice. It was either indie games. I actually thought about just giving up gaming entirely, and then I can't remember what it was. It wasn't just Playway. It was a couple of indie publishers sent me some indie games. And then I was like, you know the feeling you get when you play a really good game? You just like... and you lose track of time. Like, the really good games for me are ones where I'll tell my wife, I'm just going to go play a game for 5 minutes. And then I'll blink, and then like 5 hours has passed. They're the type of games I really like. And like games like old school Fallout, Morrowind, Oblivion, you know, old school RPGs, Final Fantasy, you know, more recently, something like Bloodborne, Ghost of Tsushima, not the new terrible one, the OG Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro. I'm probably slanted more towards Dark Souls games. I stopped playing sim games for a while until Playway sent me this. And I'm just like, okay, all right, I'm gonna have to put down Bloodborne, put down. No, I'm playing Lies of P. I'm like, I'll put down Lies of P. Give this one a try. I'm glad I did. This game's a ton of fun. It's very chill. I'm not gonna have to get out of the truck. We're good. Yes. I'll do the rest of this though. We'll try and get close to 100. But yeah, no. As I get older, I just find that like I don't games aren't what they used to be. You know, they used to be for me escapism. You know, going into another world, going, you know, exploring places that you've never been. And losing yourself in this alternate reality. But now it just kind of seems like all the games, especially the writing, it's like they're written by a bunch of Redditors. And I like that. For me, that kills the immersion for me when they do the how do you do fellow kids sort of gameplay. I can't do that. And then people just, you don't like modern games. I'm like, yeah, well, no, if that's what they are, then I'm out. I can't do Reddit games. Like when they're written by it's either a bunch of people in a boardroom or a bunch of like 20-something kids are like, that's in their head, it sounds like the coolest thing in the world, but to the rest of us it's just really cringe. I don't know, when I probably sounded cringe like that when I was younger, but like usually with a writing team, like if you think of the writing team in something like Fallout, right? So for me, New Vegas, when Fallout New Vegas came and all these people, everyone was raving about how good it was. So for me, it was the characters. I loved, there was actual characters you liked. And you know, Joshua Graham's probably who most people quote, but even the original Fallout, they had all different factions and characters and interesting concepts. Now it's all the same. That's why I go more for experiences. This game's just an experience. I'm not getting expert tier writing because that's not what this game's about. There we go, 94%. I'm pretty happy with that. I'd have to get out of the truck and start walking around with the snow plow to get the rest. And I really want to hit this. Oh, I'm dying of hunger. Let's get some. Got 60 muffins on me. Smash down some hot tea for my magic thermos that keeps everything warm in perpetuity. Okay, give me my money. I want that 5Gs, son. Oh, what? Oh, wrong mailbox. So, if this gives me what I need, we'll go hit that. $10 grand, baby! Yes, let's go. You know what that means? We're doing it. We're doing it on stream. We got 55. Let's go. You know what I'm doing. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. I just hope it works out of the box, because if I've got to buy other stuff, I'm not going to be able to afford it. But we're right near the entrance. I'm actually driving at a very unsafe speed, so if I die, avenge death. We need the south, no, north map. I'm excited. I want to see what this thing. I've seen the trailer. I didn't think I was like, I got 30 grand. That's going to be enough for this snowplow. Let's go. Yeah, but I just like, I think that's one of the things I like about Playway as a publisher. They've got one thing they do, and it's really well done. You know, they make sim games. That's what they do. They do one thing, but they know their customer, they know their product. We're gonna do this one thing and we're gonna do it well. I can respect that. Okay, let's go. Oh, we do it on stream. Yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, missing fangs. It's savage. Look how fast it is. Oh, I'm going to get that other gate open. Oh, I do not want to stack this. Let's go. Ooh. I'm going to need a plow for it, though, probably. Going to need a plow? We might have to, if I need a plow, I might have to leave it till next time. See if I can. Oh, it's so fast. Oh, come on. You're stuck. Oh, I'm probably going to need the plow for the... Let's give it a try. Let's go home and see. How much is it? 5 Gs. Oh, the other plow's 9. Stop. I am stopped. Vehicle stopped. Tractor pickup truck. Oh, okay. It's not going to... I need a special plow. Oh, well, that's all right. You know what we're going to do? To finish off the stream, or finish off the coverage of the game, I'm going to take, we'll get this towed home, the truck towed. To the garage. Oh, will I leave that behind though? Can I? Surely. I can't. That's okay. What I'll do is let's just get this one towed. Because I was really happy about getting this, but I don't have enough money for the actual plow. It wiped me out. Look, I'm broke now, but... Okay, let's, I can't roadside assist this thing. I guess we'll, I guess I'll have to, well, let's get this bad boy home. That was expensive. That's, yeah, $1,000. Let's go. I just want to see how much it's going to cost for a... Plows. Ah, Snowcat. So, I think I may have celebrated prematurely. I bought the Snowcat, but I need another $35,000 for a Snowcat plow. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So we might leave that tonight for now. Hopefully I give you a bit of an idea of, I mean, we did get deep into the DLC. But I'm going to need to go any further. I'm going to need to get the snowcat, and it took me about 15 hours to put together the money to just to get to the slopes. I'm going to need a lot more to buy a snow plow. A snowcat plow, and that's not going to happen tonight, so we're going to have to come back and do a part 2 on this game. But as you can see, I mean, that's the way this game is designed. You are going to be doing a lot of work, saving up a lot of money, and I like this because this is the thing, the original game, it didn't do well. Like, once I had lots of money, I had nothing to spend it on. I had nothing to work towards. Now you've got vehicles, better plows, better tools. You've got power-ups. You need to buy food. You need to buy medicine. That one thing you haven't seen is in the early game you can get sick because you're outside working in the weather with hand tools. You got to use these hand tools here. We're rocking the good stuff now. We're kind of in the late game, but yeah, this is what I really like about this game, because it actually does feel like there's some real progression. So we're going to do a part 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this look at Snowplow Simulator, the DLC. I love it. I think the DLC, for what it is priced, is incredibly good value. It's another at least 10 hours of content, and for $10, I think it's really worth it. But yeah, absolutely love it. Playway killing it. And stick around because we've got another Playway game up next. I'm going to save my game first after all that effort. Then we go check the next game out.